You Americans are birds.
Yes, ma'am.
He is in Africa, amid the wild, untamed expanse of sub-Saharan Africa, and he finds himself swept into a thrilling adventure, the wildest love. This is where they meet, a small bar in Nairobi, Kenya. He is sitting alone and quietly sipping his drink, and a group of young ladies notice him.
My friends are too intimidated to ask, so they sent me.
Ask what?
American.
Never understand why you British are always so shocked to find an American.
His blunt, almost rude attitude doesn't offend her. Instead, it intrigues her. When she learns his name, Spencer, her admiration only grows, and the ladies surround him. To them, he isn't just any man. He is a hero of the Great War, a legendary hunter of the African savanna, famous for taking down man-eating beasts that threaten human settlements. Some even whisper that he can wrestle big cats with his bare hands. As their eyes linger on each other, sparks begin to fly. Her friend, sensing the danger, quickly pulls her away. The young woman is Alexandra, a wealthy heiress already engaged to another man. In the evening, she finds Spencer again, drinking alone. She learns he is leaving the next morning.
Where does the next adventure take you?
East. Where does it take you?
I'm afraid all my adventures are over.
She feels a bit of sorrow, as if her adventure is over, but she gives him a subtle hint that she wants their adventure to continue. Alexandra reluctantly leaves with her fiancé, who comes from a family-arranged marriage, a wealthy British count. Her fiancé is a good man, an English gentleman, but nice guys often finish last. He is not for her. He appears utterly sexless, like a lifeless grasshopper, while she is young and wild. The next morning, as Spencer prepares to depart, he glances up, and there she is, Alexandra, standing in the crowd. They share a silent farewell from afar. Then, as Spencer's car begins to drive away, Alex is suddenly overcome by emotion. Without a second thought, she grabs her luggage and runs, ignoring the shocked onlookers and her fiancé's desperate calls. Spencer catches sight of her and stops the car. Breathless, she throws her bags into the back seat and climbs into the car of the man she just met, ready to share his next adventure.
Where I'm going is dangerous.
Let's look death in the eye then, shall we?
Find someone who loves you!
One has to admit it's sort of unfair to her fiancé, the nice guy, but that's the way the world turns. Like Rose choosing Jack on the big boat, this sheltered British girl finally breaks free of her gilded world. She is captivated by him, drawn in, and gently tamed by his wildness. This Montana cowboy who grew up on the freezing western frontier, living alongside Native Americans, and now makes his living hunting man-eating beasts in Africa. Together, they ride off into the sunrise, into his next adventure, across the Serengeti plains of East Africa, as he hunts the hyenas that threaten the railway engineers. Upon arriving at the East African plains, Spencer learns his guide has not yet arrived. But she can't wait to ride with him through the dreamlike savannah, to live the adventure she's always dreamed of, just the two of them. For the first time, she sees a beauty of nature so breathtaking it feels unreal, as if lifted from the pages of literature. A majesty humans have witnessed for millions of years. They drive far from camp, stopping at a vast open plain. He says he has something important to discuss. Alex braces for a life-changing talk, only to learn he just wants to call her Alex instead of Alexandra. His sudden awkwardness makes her smile. She thinks he might be proposing, so he does it.
Are you worried there's things about me you might not like? I can promise you there's plenty. Marry me.
That's a statement.
It's a demand.
You Americans are birds.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll marry you.
They kiss and hold hands, exploring the living landscape and the relics of ancient peoples. In the vastness of the cosmos, life feels so small and fleeting, so they refuse to waste a single moment of their private world. As they gaze at each other, however, just as she expected when she got into his car, they do end up staring death in the face, as a furious virgin elephant appears, as if he is offended by the scent of their passion. The aggressive elephant charges at the couple. Spencer tries to escape in reverse, but the violent elephant catches up and flips the vehicle. Miraculously, They survive and hide beneath the vehicle, holding their breath as the giant circles. When the elephant attacks again, Spencer fires his rifle. Wounded, the beast eventually retreats and collapses in the distance. They struggle to push the car upright, but the engine is dead and night falls fast. Staying on the ground would attract predators, so they climb the tallest nearby tree to spend the night. She still finds it beautiful, but having spent a night in the wild myself, I know there's nothing romantic about it. The darkness in the wild teems with unknown horrors, and every eerie sound is unknown. It could be from animals or devils. Night falls, and the king of the savannah, lions, appears, followed by the hyena Spencer has been tracking. But he dares not fire unless they attack first. He signals everyone to stay silent. The sharp-nosed hyenas soon pick up their scent. As Alex watches the terrifying animals circling below, tearing into the elephant's carcass, a primal fear, etched into human instincts over millions of years, overwhelms her. A lioness tries to climb the tree but is shot by Spencer. Like Spencer, the king of the savannah will fight for his mate without hesitation. The enraged male lions launch wave after wave of attacks. Just as they think their end has come, a faint yellow light appears in the distance, like a lighthouse in a vast ocean. The gunshots lead the search party straight to the tree where the couple is hiding. Finally, they are saved. On the way back to camp, safe and warm inside the vehicle, the woman who once romanticized adventure now trembles after facing death firsthand. She begs Spencer to give up his dangerous work. For years, Spencer has carried the weight of post-war trauma. Only the thrill of facing deadly beasts has allowed him to escape those memories. But this warm, vibrant woman has gently begun to heal the scars within him with her love.
Price of making love under the sun twice a day is being attacked by a pride of lions.
3 times. Day's not over yet.
There are 2 kinds of love that linger in our hearts forever. One is the unforgettable first love of youthful awakening. The other is the love born in life's grand adventures. In those moments of life and death, when 2 souls gaze into each other's eyes, just like the love between Alexandra and Spencer. Soon after, Spencer quits his hunting job. They live a peaceful, romantic life on the East African coast, like Adam and Eve in their own private Eden. The sky and sea melt into a flawless blue. The sand is pure and white, an island that belongs to just the 2 of them. A salty breeze, touched with the warm scent of desire, drifts by. It's unbearably beautiful, the kind of beauty that feels like it belongs only in our dreams. But their bliss is interrupted when Alex discovers a stack of unopened letters in his luggage. They are from Cara Dutton. Spencer explains that during the war, letters from home could distract soldiers and get them killed. So he forced himself to sever all ties. After the war, guilt keeps him wandering Africa, unable to face his family. Alex reads the letters to him one by one, tracing the passage of time together through the words of home. But when she reaches the last letter, sent just 3 months earlier, Alex's face turns pale. Spencer's brother is dead, and his uncle, along with several family members, lie gravely wounded. The letter hits him like a bolt of lightning. Jacob and Cara, childless, raised him and his brother as their own. They fulfilled James Dutton's dream, transforming the land, gifted to the Duttons for 7 generations by a Native American chief, into Montana's greatest ranch, the Yellowstone Empire. But now, this young empire is under siege. On the brink of destruction, Spencer must cast aside his inner struggles, return home, and face the ruthless enemies waging war against the Dutton family.
I want it all. I want the whole valley.
Subscribe now, and don't miss the next chapter.